Hello, my name is Matthew Litzenberger, and welcome back to week 2 of How the Chicago Real Estate Market. Short story: month supply is down, which is interesting, but inconclusive, and new listings is up, which is wonderful to hear for the first time in a while. As always, for those just tuning in, this is the Chicago Real Estate. How is the Chicago Real Estate Market? Week 2, we talk about real estate metrics. First off, as always, let's take a look at new listings. So here's what I've seen. Taking a look at this last week, the bold line shows 2025 data, while the dotted line shows 2024. So year over year. When you look at the percentages, it looks quite impressive, but please keep in mind the number of units is ever so slightly in margin. Although it is a slight margin, it is promising to see for the first time in a while that the trajectory for new listings is looking up. We'll take a look and revisit this in the next couple of weeks to see where it goes. Now, when we look at supply, we also want to ask the question about where demand is. Because if new listings is up and surpassing 2024 and demand is doing the same under contract, then it kind of cancels each other out. Under contract. So I think it's a little inconclusive as far as this next point here. Under contract is not surpassing 2024. This is good. This is bad. Inconclusive. It's good in the sense that it allows new inventory to saturate the market. It's bad in the sense that maybe buyers don't feel confident that they can purchase properties. And insert your chosen reason here. There's a bunch of reasons why. The economy at large, the interest rates, so insert your reason here. I did want to go back here and mention one thing about supply before moving on. I found it interesting, and I don't know if I'd let you push me off my chair for this, but taking a look at 2020, 2021, and 2022, this chart is showing historical new listing activity, right? I find it interesting that 2023, 2024, 2025, they look like they're suppressed metric years that resemble 2012 and 2013. If we were able to not have this stark increase from the pandemic, I find it interesting that I think that inventory would have just been here. So maybe the inventory is not in the market because it sold a couple of years ago. The question going forward is this the start of a new trend that will reminisce the beginning of 2012, 2013 and kind of increase again until the next unknown? Or is the market going to have is it going to turn and decrease? Is it going to plateau or is it going to increase? Obviously, the only way to figure that out is to tune in next week. So let's take a look at a couple more other charts. So when I talked about month supply of inventory, this is the chart that I was referring to. You can see inventory of homes for sale has gone down. I don't have too many insights to gather from this other than tune in next week to see what that turns into. Market time is a monthly metric, so I usually don't talk about it until it's the first of the month. Median sales price, we'll talk about in another video. Sold price, list price is one of my favorite metrics. Again, in another video. Housing affordability, I think I have to make one just for housing affordability. This is an interesting metric. It does kind of communicate how buyers feel. That's the short of it. It communicates how a buyer feels, how far their dollar can go when it comes to affordability. And I think it's interesting. I'll give you one thought here that 2022, 2023, 2024 compared and contrasted to 2007, 2008. I don't think this is an award anybody wants to win, but it does look like even though there's more, I guess it's the definition of inflation, right? Even though there's more money maybe in people's incomes or paychecks or bank accounts, it doesn't feel like that goes further in the realm of purchasing a home. Now, and I'll leave it there. If you want to learn more about it, let me know and I'll do a whole video on it. It gets into equations and math. So if you like that stuff, awesome. If you don't, then it's probably a good thing to fall asleep to. Month supply of inventory. This is also another metric that we've talked about before. This shows the housing crisis, the balanced market, and then the current market. If you're looking for data that's more local to your real estate area, or if you want things that go even further in detail, you can always reach out to me. But if you'd like to do some more study on your own, you can do so here. Go to my website. Underneath more, you can find local market stats. And these local market stats are here for you as reference material. And if you want help kind of navigating it, feel free to reach out to me and we can walk through it. And you can pick whichever ones you get the idea. My name is Matthew Litzenberger. I'll see you on the next one.